Hey, friends. Hey, sweet peep. How are you doing? How are you doing? I am excited to be here. Let me know when you guys are hopping on. I got my coffee and I am ready to go. Hey there, my friend. Thanks for joining. I'm glad that you followed and subscribed and all that good stuff. I also see Leilani. How are you doing? One way. It reminds me of the song One Way or Another. I totally was singing it in my head. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, hi, friends. Hi, Carmen. I have to get to know everybody's names and remember because when I just see the page name, it takes me a minute. Takes me a minute. Hi, Sandra. And Bethwin's here. Hey, friends. All right, so welcome to the CCC event. If you are new to my page, I'm Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. Tamara, yes. Hi, Michelle. Hi, sweet friend. Hey, did you get your package? And welcome to our event, which today's theme is in the garden. So I'm glad to have you guys here. I am going to get started. I have a couple of things. I'm going to make a birdhouse. And then I also have, hi, Paula. Hi, Darlene. I have this. This is one of the things that was in my Michael's grab box. And all I wanted to do with it, I love how this is. I love sunflowers. But what I wanted to do is just add some MC, just some Mackenzie Childs checks around here, and then put some sunflowers in here, and just, easy peasy, right? Did last week. Awesome. Yay. I hope it was all in good condition. I had to take the one thing off, the little small clipboard thingy, and that was just because of packaging it in. So, hi, Michelle. Packaging it in, it was just, I would have had to go, like, my box would have been way bigger. So, yeah, I ended up getting 3 of these in there. So, I already have one on a bench in my entryway, one on my porch, and I don't know where I'm putting this. Maybe the living room or something. Who knows? But I'm just going to work with that real quick just to kind of get started. And then I do have a birdhouse that I want to work on. And because the last one I made for, as far as like spring, a springy one was actually not even, oops, my bunny down, was a mailbox. So I put a dolly in there that I got from the antique store. I made the bird, little bird's nest I made. Just so cute. But I absolutely love doing this type of stuff. And I've actually had these not mailboxes, but birdhouses for a little bit now. So I want to, yes, if you guys could, I would love that. Hi, Tammy. Oh, thank you. Very shabby, definitely. So yeah, I love it. I love shabby and farmhouse. Shabby and farmhouse is that's my thing. If I can get it back in here. Okay, so all I'm going to do is use some Slick Stick, Dixie Belle Slick Stick on here. And hey, Phyllis. Hey, everyone. Thanks for being here. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can get it open. Oh, my gosh. Whew. That is really tight. I'm going to like burst a blood vessel over this thing. Okay, get my strength. Ooh, I got it. Woo. That was painful. Look at my hand over that. I'm going to have to put some Vaseline on here. Definitely. Sorry for my annoying, like, clear and throat thing. It's allergies has been super, just really bad lately. So, Slick Stick is, hi Miriam. Wash hands. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bethlehem. So sweet. Slick Stick is where if you're painting something on like metal, glass, anything like plastic, anything that's like a shabby, I have shabby chico on mine. Anything that's slippery is, maybe I need a little sip of coffee, right? It'll help me with my throat and my speaking. Very, oh, very cool. And Ray is, who's Ray? I would love to know, because some of the names on here, it's just the business name, so I haven't got to know, you know, all the names yet. So you gotta fill me in. Being bombed, suicide. What happened? Ukraine? Oh my gosh! Right, like right now? That's on the news. Wow. That is horrible. So yeah, it's just for anything that's like real slippery surface, and it'll help with keeping your paint on. You will have less coats to do, and you won't have to worry about it chipping and stuff. So I'm actually gonna, since I like my flowers on there. Here we go. Just had to get a little painter's tape. Since I like my flowers, I'm gonna put this on, little painter's tape, because I really don't want to mess that up. All right. And so there we go. So that's going on right now. Hi, Jen. Hey, Randy. Oh, hey, sweet friends. How was everybody's day? It was 72 degrees. 72 today. That was the warmest it's been in a while. Like we've had a few days that was 65, but I was really loving it because I got to do some yard work, got my porch all together. I even worked on a couple of fairy gardens yesterday because it was really warm out yesterday too. And so yeah, I was pretty excited about that. So yeah, I just have to do just one coat of it, and it just looks like, you know, kind of like a white primer pretty much. So are you checking that? I am. I don't see, it says Randy's on here, but I don't see the name. Maybe I don't get all my comments here. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Beats me. Yep, I'm going to do some Mackenzie Childs checks on here, and then I am going to make a birdhouse. So I'm just putting my painter's tape on here. That way I don't mess that up. So these were from Michael's. They were $10. And funny story, I was actually going to buy one because I absolutely loved it. And then I was like, I'm not going to waste the money on it. Just not going to do it. Well, I ended up getting 3 of them. Well, this tape is being annoying. I ended up getting 3 of them in my grab boxes. So that was awesome. I was pretty excited. Among many other things, because I got so many of the boxes. And tons of craft kits. Fall craft kits galore. That's what I got. So I guess I might as well just leave this on the whole time. I might as well. So I might as well get it straight before I even get started here. All right, that looks good. And one little piece down here. There we go. All right. I am good to go now. So I'm just going to get this primered. So the Slick Stick, I don't know what all like companies carry it, but I got it from Dixie Belle, which you can get from like Amazon. You can go if you want to shop my Amazon store. It's in there. You can get it from Dixie Belle, you know, their page, their website. You can get it from Etsy. But it works amazing. Like total game changer. Seriously. All right. That one's done. Done, 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 done. 58. And then going down to 27. Consider please like and yes, definitely. Please subscribe and like everyone that was on tonight. Why? I'm over here cover it. I put it in the wrong spot. I have to paint there. All right. Yeah, it's been a great lineup. Fantastic time. Sarah was singing to us. Such a beautiful voice. Very, very pretty voice. I gotta get around these little handles here. Yeah, I've been wanting to check this since I got it. And it's gonna be like just one of those quick, simple things that, you know, I like to do a couple of different crafts. So this will be my kind of like an appetizer type of thing. And you can tell I didn't eat because I'm thinking about food now. And Potter was already saying, did you make sure you ate? No. I'm going to eat like when it's the wrong time to eat, right before bed. I like to do things backwards. All right. That is done. All done. Yeah, so it was 72 today, and it's down in the 40s now. And then tomorrow's only going to be a high of 37. Not fun. Not fun at all. So if you guys could spread the love, I would so much appreciate it. And get some of your crafty friends here. Hang out and enjoy the fun. I'm not going to worry about getting inside or anything. It's going to be full of flowers anyhow. My favorite flowers. I mean, I love all of them. I love gardening. Love all the flowers. But my favorite is definitely sunflowers. I can't wait to garden. But now that we're having the house built, I mean, I'm definitely not going to be getting like planting anything until we get there. Till we move in. Unless I do it like in a pot and then I'll just take it with me. And that's pretty much what I've been doing in the past. Like last year I did the same because, you know, we were looking for a house and stuff and I was like, well, who knows when we're moving. So I'm not planting anything in the ground. Not going to do it. This stuff, it says to like dry overnight, but I never do. I just use my heat gun and then it's probably pretty much dry on the bottom at this point anyway. And I put a pretty thin layer, I would say. It's not too thick at all. All right. I am going to put some Vaseline. If I can find it. Hopefully I can find it. Here it is. I gotta put some Vaseline on here because that was not the most fun getting open. Just a little trick if you guys didn't know. Just put it right around the edge. All right. Potter, you can join me if you want. Hey, friend. How are you doing, Fabi? So hopefully everybody had a great day. As usual, my day flew by. Nothing new. I mean, that's how my life is. Before you know it, the day is done. All right, I'm going to dry this real quick just to make sure. And what I might do, I certainly wouldn't do any kind of stripes or anything extracurricular up on here. If anything, I'll just paint the handle yellow. So I was thinking the checks, I should do yellow and white. I think would be cute. And then I could do like for the drag marks, do some yellow and some green. Maybe even orange. Who knows? We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna dry up here. And that's already dry. See, it dries like really quick. And that's done too. All right, so now I'm going to use some white chalk paint. I'm shocked I even got one again from week to week. Yes. Hi, Rachel. I know. Let's hear your YouTube app. Dismiss the chat. You can see all the like, share, subscribe options. I'm missing all the stuff. I know. Super awesome. I've always been a gardener. Raise hydrangeas. Oh, I love hydrangeas. Deer arrived. Oh my gosh. The deer. I was going to actually post some pictures of the deer. They were just in my yard again earlier. And they go to town eating flowers. Oh my gosh. I mean, they're cute and all, but man, will they tear up some flowers. It's really sad after you like spend all the time and like you love your flowers. You grow them and take care of them and then gone. Before you know it, you come out in the morning and they're gone. That happened because I totally forgot to spray the repellent on it last year and I was so sad. I mean, they're hungry little fellas too. Eat it up. My gosh, how much do they need to eat? So I try to get them over to the neighbor's yard so they can eat their stuff. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so glad to have you here. I think I'll turn in. Oh, you have a blessed night too. Thanks so much for being here. It's awesome. Babies. Oh, the whole family comes. The neighbors, like their uncles, aunts, everybody, all of them. I'm just using the same brush and just going to go over this with white chalk paint. Yep, they bring their whole family. And the little babies, they're so cute. But I got my repellent. You can get it from Walmart, actually. But I ended up getting it from Amazon as well. And the only downfall about that repellent is that it repels people too. It's so funky. Oh my gosh, it's nasty. It's like the worst. It's like a mix between, not to sound gross, but a mix between garlic and diarrhea. It's really nasty. Just saying. So I'm like, well, if I'm having company over, I'm not spraying it. Like, I just can't. It needs a little bit to kind of go away. It needs a little time. On the thing it said it was supposed to smell like mint. No. I don't know what kind of mint smells like that, but I was like, no wonder it repels the deer. It repels everybody. My gosh. Can't even sit in my yard. that one's done. And hey, Sarah. Yes, definitely do the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, I'm just gonna paint this. I should have did the slick stick on the handle. I mean, obviously, if I'm gonna be carrying it and stuff, it's gonna want to chip off there. So let me do that real quick. And I'll let that dry as I'm painting the very bottom. So then I'm just going to add my checks with a pencil. Get up underneath here. Sometimes you just got to get low. Got to get low, crafts. I'm just going to use my pencil, make my check marks. And then use some yellow paint. I think yellow is just, it's not my like favorite color, but I do have a lot of yellow in my house because of like sunflowers, bees, and lemons. I mean, the bees and lemons, I don't, well, the lemons, I'll say, I don't keep out all year, but I do keep sunflowers out all year and stuff. Well, not at Christmas time. Not at Christmas. It's the only time I don't keep it out. But all the rest of the year I do. But I think it's so just bright and cheerful. And it was a big change because before I used to have my decor, it was Mediterranean because we lived in Italy for 6 years. So I just kind of had like the whole, you know, just the darker colors and the greens and the reds and all that stuff. Brown, tan, burnt orange, you know, all those. But when I went to yellow, I was like, wow, this is, why am I putting more of this? I need to go back to the white paint now. It was really nice and bright and cheerful, so I just love it. But I have other colors too, because like my favorite, of course, is aqua. Different shades of blues and greens. Hope you're going to Facebook after. I am, my friend. I am. How are you doing, my friend? Talk to you in the next week. Absolutely. Yay. We loved having you. As long as you sing again, then you can be in next week's then, I guess. No, that was the first time I heard you sing, and I was like, I thought you were just, you know, just going to play around and on, and I was like, oh my gosh. It took me, I was like, off guard by that. I should have used I should have put this on, where's it at? There we go. That is much better. Much better. So the paint looks really good. And you only do one coat is all you need. And you don't have to worry about it chipping or anything. I was like, where has this stuff been my whole life? Where has it been? Because I love it. I forgot to get underneath the little handle part here. And did I do? Yeah, I got that one. Okay. So let me dry this, and then I'm going to put my checks on here. I wanted to do white sunflowers for when. Oh, too crazy for some? Who cares if it's too crazy, right? Found my little group. Did it. Yahoo. Thank you for putting the links, Potter. Appreciate it, my friend. Yes, if you guys haven't already, definitely join the CCC on Facebook and YouTube. You'll be able to put like, just keep up to date with all the things with the events, but also you can post your own crafts in there as well. So I'll probably leave the other two containers how they are, and then just do this one, the checks, possibly. But knowing me, I mean, I might totally do those too. Hey, Sonia, how are you doing, my friend? All right, that's dry. And I forgot I needed to put paint on this one. Totally looked like I had painted it already. So if you guys are just joining, oh jeez, uh-oh, totally slipped. Good thing I did not mess that up. If you guys are just joining, the event tonight, the theme is the same as yesterday in the garden, and I am making not only this, but I'm going to decorate a birdhouse as well. All right. So I'm just going to use my pencil. Where's that other one at? Okay. Oh, here it is. All right. Now I don't want to scrape my stuff up here, so I'm going to put down a napkin. Just put down a paper towel. That way I can lay it down and show you guys what I'm doing here. So I'm going to start, well, depending on how thick you want your like little squares to be. Here we go. I think I want mine probably about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to use this, and then you just find the middle, find the center. And I would say about right here seems good. And then I'm going to draw my line going down on either side of my ruler. You could do it however thick you want. It just depends on how big you want them. And then I'm going to go around. So I would do the same. I would just, now this is for any surface though. I'm just going to probably just freehand the rest of them. But I just wanted to show you guys if you were doing anything, else to make them evenly spaced, then you're just going to just bring your ruler all the way around whatever surface you're using. Well, I guess at this point I might as well just continue to use it. I mean, I'm already. And then you go from the other side and you do the same thing and go all the way around. And then with this particular, there's not really much I could do with going horizontal. So if I was though, I would put my ruler going the opposite way and start it in the middle this way, putting my lines on either side of the roller, and then I would move over and then do it the same exact way. But you're just putting it on the line, and super simple. And you could do that with any ruler for any size. Sometimes I even just freehand it, just depending. It totally depends. I'm going to go on this side now. And since I'm left-handed, I'm going to turn it like this because it's just easier for me so that that stuff's not in my way. And then just make sure it's on your thing there. So I have 2 birdhouses, the same size. I mean, I have those small ones from Dollar Tree, but I have these other ones that are bigger. And I'm going to work with one tonight. And I'm just going to probably put like some transfers, or I'll do napkins or something like that. But the other one, I'm going to do a different day. I'm going to do MCI on that as well. All right, almost done. Coming around the bend. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. Come on. All right, where am I at here? Oh, never mind. I still have the other side to do. I totally thought I was almost done. You guys were probably looking at it like, I don't know. Looks like halfway. Okay, so here, trying to get it to stay put. This handle's in the way. Oh, geez, slippery. Slippery little sucker. And then, let's see, right here is where that is. All right. And then I'll continue on. Just freshening up. Night night to you. Aw, sweet dreams, my friend. Do you have even number? Yeah, usually even number would be the best thing to do. For sure. Because you don't want to end up, you know, side by side with, like, say, 2 blacks together, or in my case, like 2 yellows. So even number would be ideal. Okay, once I get around, I'm going to do this right around this way, and then the other side, it should be a bit faster once I get around this stuff here. Okay, and so right there. There. This one I can't put the ruler there, so I'm gonna guesstimate. And now that I'm around there, it will be faster. After I get this side, really. Okay, what's going on here? That's weird. That was totally weird. Get that one straightened up. All right. Now, it's just lining it up and all. It's like, that can be annoying if it starts slipping, you know, the ruler. But you can also use the ones that are, you know, the rubber ones and stuff. Those work really well. This one I do like because of the size, for one. It's perfect for those smaller projects. And then also, see, I was way over on that line. Oh, well, it's not letting me go any further, so never mind. Guess I wasn't. But flexible rulers, they work fantastic. I just wanted smaller checks on here. I did get this ruler from Amazon. All right, this one got messed up somehow. There we go. I don't know, it just seems like crooked or something. It's weird. I don't get it. My lines are probably going to be all kinds of crooked on the bottom. So I feel like when I line up my ruler at the bottom, it just seems, well, I guess it's not. I don't know. It just seems like it is. But apparently it's not. This time I'm really almost done. And then, of course, it would take less time if it was bigger, a bigger ruler as well, bigger checks. Stay put. Oops. And the last one. Okay. Now, I know it's a lot of checks here, but it usually goes pretty quickly. But let me show you. So here's how it looks up close. So what I'm going to do now is you want to mark your, is the ruler on your link tree? I'm pretty sure that, hi Connie, hi Shay. I'm pretty sure I did put it in my Amazon. I'm almost positive I did. Probably under tools I use for crafting. So under my link tree, then it would be in on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did. So if I didn't, let me know because I can give you the, I'll add it in there and give you the link. So what you want to do is, just so you know, before you get started on painting, because it would be horrendous if you get all the way around to the end after painting everything and realize it's not even. So you mark every other one, and that's how you're going to know where you're going to end up at the ends. And then it just keeps you on track for when you're in the middle of painting. Say, something comes up, you need to go out, finish up after, then you just kind of lose track of thought, anything. All of the above. So at least you have it marked off. And plus, there's definitely been times, even when I was marking it, where I put 2 dots right by each other, not even paying any attention. So thankfully, somebody had told me about it. Right here. And I'll show you guys just a second. All right, so right here is prime example of what I'm talking about. All right, so when I come around here, everything would have been fantastic. Everything looked like it was going great. But now look where I end up. There's 2 together. So I can't skip. So that would be like 2 yellows together, pretty much. So what I'll have to do is just change up a couple of the lines right where that is. I just need to add another one pretty much. And I'll have to do that on the bottom then. So right at the bottom, right underneath of it, I'll get the same ones, take those off. And let's do this one too. And it's not going to be noticeable that they're a bit smaller, especially when you have a few of them in a row. That's going to be like that. So I'm just going to freehand it and make them just a tad bit smaller right next to, you know, where it was, because then I can put in one extra than what I had. So circle there, and then that's good to go. So see how I did that in the middle? And then I'll do the same on the bottom, where I'll just go in a little bit from where it just was, just so I can add in one extra square. All right, so I'm going to start going around the bottom, putting my little dots. See, I knew it was a little wonky over here. They were crooked. It must have been slipping at that spot. Alright, this one here, that one. Alright, so here's where these would be. So that one there, and then white, yellow, white, and what am I doing here? See, imagine if you would have painted, if I would have painted all the way around and then got to that, it would have been like, what the heck? White, and then, yes. That's what I needed to do right there. Okay, got it. I got it. Right there. And right there. Okay, so now that that's done, I'll go in, and wherever there's like a, you know, eraser mark, you want it to look pretty decent. So I'll go in with a small brush, just a small paintbrush, and I like to use Zen brushes for checking. So actually, I'm gonna use this one. So the Zen brushes are on my Amazon shop, but they'll look like this with the end. It has like a little dip-dee-doo-dah thing. I don't know what it is. It's just sliced in half or something. All right, now I'll use a little bit of white to just, because, you know, you erase it, but it just doesn't take it completely away. And then I'm going to touch that up with just a little bit. Basically just where the white is, pretty much. And then, of course, yellow, that's a light color. So if I need to go over it a couple times, you know, like 2 coats or whatever, to cover up the little circles, then I can always do that after. I don't have to do it at this moment, or during the live anyway. All right, so now to pick the yellow, I'm going to use let's see. My paint's falling. All right, so I'm going to use Mace, Waverly Mace. And then I might possibly add in just a teeny bit of King's Gold after, you know, for the drag marks. But yeah, I'm just going to use this one. And then I'm going to, all the ones that have the little circles. And I'm going to get up on the lip as well, like on the top and bottom. Yeah, it'll definitely need a couple. It's going to need a couple coats to go over that, unfortunately. That's a bummer. So just offload in the center. And that is it. What I might do after is go around the very bottom and the very top with like maybe gold or the King's Gold or something. Maybe I'll use some liquid gold or gold possibly. But for now, at least, I'm just going to cover them with this. And I don't have to worry too much about going out of the lines at all because I have the painter's tape there. So that's really beneficial right now. And you could do any color you want. If you see, hey Crystal, and Laura's here too, and Tanya. Hey there, friends. If you guys see like Mackenzie Child stuff, you would see that it is different colors that they use. I think like their original is the black and cream, but you can, I mean they've done other colors too. So, but you can do whatever matches your decor. Get a touch up right there. And right there. This is going to be so cute. I love sunflowers. They're so pretty. Man, I can't believe how the weather changed like matter of like minutes. I mean, it literally went from like hot to let me turn my heater on like ASAP on the porch. It changed up quick. And now I hear the winds. 72 one day, 37 the next. Yay. I love it. What state are you guys in? What state? How's your weather? Tammy's texting me something, but I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Okay. Why are these two right next to each other? That is not what I wanted. Here I sit here and talk about how I need these. Texas, 33%. Clear skies. What the heck? I had two of them right side by side. So in order to make up for that, why did I not check that? I should have made sure to double check before doing that. But basically all I'm going to do is just add one more square right here. One more. So right there is the yellow. And then I'm going to add, that'll be white. Yellow. Okay, there we go. White and yellow. All right. I got it. Man, I'm glad I noticed that. All right, so I'm going to paint over the lines that I had there. I don't know why I do that. Like, how do I mark my stuff and then I still manage to do it? I have no clue. Goofiness. Total goofiness. Oklahoma 18 inch. Oh, that's cold. Why are they? I'm like, why are these two next to each other? Like, what's going on here? I don't get it. That's not where I put you. That's not where you're supposed to be. Oh, maybe I should have did maybe black and yellow. And then add like a bee on here and all. That would have been cute. I love bee decor as well. Do you guys decorate with like sunflowers and bees or anything? Do, 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 do. If you want, when you're doing this, you can always use paint markers or even like a Sharpie, and you can go over, like to make it nice crisp lines, you can just outline it with your marker or whatever. And it looks really good like that. All right, coming around the bend, coming around the bend. Yesterday, hold on, let me, 11 degrees, Michigan. Oh, wow. That's really cold, my friend. 40 in Northern California. It's about what it is here. AC on, heater today. I know. That's exactly what it was here, too. I mean, we had to turn it off. Well, yesterday was 65 or around there. And the day before was. So then it was like, it started raining last night and it was really humid. So I was like, oh, it probably is going to be, you know, pretty warm tomorrow. I had no idea it was going to be 72. So I was pretty excited. And then it started getting chillier. So I looked at Alexa and it had across the thing, it said chillier tomorrow. And it said high of 37. I'm like, well, no kidding. It'll be chillier tomorrow. I had to turn the heat back on. Thing barely got a break. It barely did. I started putting, it started just behind. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Wow. Wow, wow. Definitely praying for the UK. Oh my. I had no idea that was going on. Man, that's going to be, shoo. You guys have to keep me updated on what's going on. Mm-mm-mm. It's a shame. Daggone shame. Alright, I'm almost done the very bottom. With the first coat. And like I said, I can always do the second coat when I'm off the live. I mean, I won't be able to show you guys the drag marks if I don't do the second coat on here. Or what I could do is just finish this and then do my birdhouse on Facebook. And just finish this one here. Make sure you offload in the center. That way your paint doesn't go over the lines like crazy. Last one down here. And then while that dries, I'll work on the top. So there's that. So true, Paula. It's insane. People are just nuts, man. Ugh. I had put a lot on my brush, so I ended up filling in a couple, a few squares at the same time here. Just dab my paint on those. I would lay it down so you guys can see it better. Oh, geez. Nathan's out there bothering Arya now. My gosh. Oh, boy. She's screaming now. I don't understand why he has to bother her. I'm going to get him. Hannah's supposed to be watching her. I don't know why Nathan's out there bugging her. Alright, this one's actually going much faster. Definitely much faster for this. And I'm still debating what I want to put around the edges. Like if I want to do the liquid gold or not. I mean, the liquid gold would be pretty. What do you guys think? And then I'll get the handle. The handle's going to be yellow as well. So I'm just going to do the very bottom of the handle for now. And I'm getting there. Almost done. I think it should be. If I dry this other side, I can lay it down. That way you guys can actually see better. See what I'm doing a little better. Let's see, I can still see white lines there and here. All right, there we go. Now you guys will be able to see a bit better. So I just offload in the center and then just fill it in. Filler on in. And normally I would be, of course, making sure I'm not getting it all down here. But since that tape's there, gives me a little bit more kind of freedom with that. And then I don't know if you noticed, but you can still see those pencil marks. So I should have put them later, but a second coat will take care of that. So it'll be just fine. And I am getting the little lip thingy down here, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna, I'll probably just keep it there and then just do the liquid gold around the very top and the very bottom, possibly. I put way too much on now. I gotta get some of that off. All right, got a couple more here, but it's looking good. Ah, it did stick to it a little. I hope it didn't mess up. No, it seems fine. It seems fine. All right, I'm right over here. And then I'm going to do the same thing. So while I'm over here, finishing up my last square, I'm going to get just the bottom of the handle. So I'm still kind of holding on to the rest of it. All right, that's all done. And get that. Okay. Let me dry this real quick. That way it doesn't mess up as I'm laying it down and doing the second one. Jan, I thought we already had troops there. Hey, Daniel. It is in the middle teens in Illinois. Brr, so cold. And I thought it was cold here. I guess I can't complain too much, huh? Troops stand by not responsible. Take multiple. Troops more. But we have craft hop tomorrow. Yes, we have a craft hop tomorrow. And what time is it starting? I think you said 2 p.m. Okay. And the flyer will be yes, I will have my flyer on my page. Hi, Jackie. Hey, sweet friend. I'll have my flyer on my page tonight. As soon as I get off here, I can post it. And so the hop starts at 2 Central, and then I come on at 5 Central, I believe. So 6 Eastern, because I'm Eastern, so that's how I gotta do things. Like when her and I do our events, I write everything down, even though the poster's in Central all the time, because she's Central. So I always have to write it in my book in Eastern, or else I'm just gonna be totally screwed. Indiana weather. I know we had 72 here, my friend. 72, and now it's in the 40s, going down to 30s again. Like, why? I've been enjoying it the past few days. It's been great. So far, it looks like I didn't even stir this very well. Looks like the second coat did the trick with covering it. Yay. So if you guys just hopped on, I would love for you to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Set your notifications, hit that bell. Come back, hang out. And I so much appreciate you guys here. If you're watching the replay, put #replay and let me know you were here as well. I think adding gold on here would be pretty. Some liquid gold. What are you guys thinking? It makes such a difference putting the second coat on. I mean, if you were doing like a darker color, you wouldn't have to. But the yellow, it definitely needed it. But just some extra details with the liquid gold would be pretty. So usually what I do is I'll do every other, I'll skip a couple and then I'll put a drag mark of gold. But this time I think I'm going to actually do the gold on either side is what I'm thinking. I just had to touch that up a little. Oh, also, if you guys just joined, I am going to do a birdhouse as well. But I might do that I'll probably do it on Facebook. Most likely. All right, that looks good. I need to just stir this up. I really do. I haven't used this one in a while. Now I made a big mess with it. Oops. Ah! I'm going to have to get that off my brush. So I seen what happened in the beginning with this. Because some of these are wider. So that's when I was saying like how my brush was kind of moving and it looked like it was going over. And that's what happened. I ended up moving it on there. Like some of them were bigger than other spots. So all right, let me get this cleaned up. All right, this one is, it's done on the bottom on this side here. And I'm almost done the top. And then I'll just flip it around. I put too much paint. It was a little too thick right down here. So I have to kind of just get a little bit of that off. Just a little. All right. And then I'll get a little bit up here. You know, I think this might be the first time I used this color for doing the Mackenzie Childs. I had to offload on some other little squares because I had too much in that one. Man, I am so dehydrated. I had like a massive headache from it last night and then a little bit today. I really should start drinking water. I think that would make sense, right? I mean, I really do try. Like, I got my bottle of water out each day, but I just end up wasting it. I need to try putting like a lemon or something in it. I'm just going to go to the doctors and say, hook me up to the IV. Just give me a couple of bags. I'm going to feel so great when you do. All right, so I'm going to, instead of worrying about drying the other side at this moment, just going to go ahead and paint it over here since you guys seen how I was doing it. Just making sure that the pencil marks are covered in the middle of it. And that side is done. All right, that one's done. And then I will, hi Diana. Let me see. It's on Facebook. Hi Michelle. Oh, thank you, Laura. And for now, don't want to take away from, oh my gosh, don't, my friend, please don't worry about that, Michelle. Seriously, like that's a huge thing. Way more important than my life, let me just say. I totally understand. I mean, that's really so sweet of you, but it's not even a thing. I'm almost done. It's actually much quicker if I just go like, just get the top there real quick, get down the bottom. And then I missed, Diana was saying, it's really too bad the private group is in Zoom. You know, I actually plan on doing that sometimes. So how you can join is, hi Angie, waiting for you to pop over Facebook. Yes, and then it's Wednesday, right? You're like, where's she at? Because I want to start doing my lives by like 10 instead of coming on, you know, super late. Sometimes I'll get on, like the other day I was on at like 1, and then what was it, last week that one time was 2 in the morning. I mean, I would think at some point I probably should say, okay, it's starting to get a little too late. Maybe I shouldn't do a live tonight. But I just love it. I love hanging out with my friends. So the group is, what I'm going to do is post the description today. And I'm still trying to get a couple of things finished up. But if anybody's interested in it, please make sure you send me a message. That way I know, and I'll put you on the list. That way I can reach back out and send you the link. I'm just trying to finish up with just a couple of just last minute finishing touches for it, pretty much. Which took me a little bit longer than expected because the automatic payment thing took a little bit longer than I thought. I thought that was going to be like a super quick thing, but I didn't know what I was doing with it at first. So I had to get the info, and I wanted to make sure everything was correct. Okay, this is done. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to go back through and I'll just see if anything needs to be touched up with the white. You know, if anything's out of the lines, just touch it up a little. It's looking good. But really, if you look at Mackenzie Child's stuff, it's not perfect in any way. Totally goes out of the lines. And that's what I think is one of the unique and awesome things about it as well, you know. So, oh, I forgot a spot. Totally forgot right here. But yeah, I would love to have you guys join the group. Gonna have lots of fun in there. I'm super excited. It's gonna be a blast. And then if there's any spots on here that I kind of did thin, where you can see the dot a little bit, really it won't really matter, just because it's gonna have the drag marks in it anyway. You know, the white drag marks, but you can always just kind of tap over it a little bit. But I think for the most part that's all done. And now I'm just going through and making sure that I have, you know, nothing's out of the lines, at least a crazy amount. I mean, if it's a little bit, it's not really a big deal. Not a big deal at all. And I think down the bottom is done with touching up. Here's one here. All right, that's done. So now I'm going to look at the top just to make sure. See, a teeny bit here. And I think I'm done with that. Just kidding. There's another teeny one. Okay, now I'm done. All right, so since the yellow is completely done and the white's done, so I'm going to go in with some liquid gold. Well, the white Actually, I'm going to do my drag marks. So let me make sure it's all dry, that there's no yellow that's still wet, because I certainly wouldn't want to get that all smeary and stuff after all that work. I find doing checking like relaxing though. I don't know about you guys, but I really like it. And then I have to make sure I don't forget about finishing up that handle. All right, so when I do the check mark or the drags, I like to use something like, say, just kind of like a rough brush. It's not, you know, it's kind of rough looking. If I had bigger checks, then I would use even like a chip brush would be great. You can use a fan brush, would also be great. This one it's a small little checks. So I'm going to get one that is, I think this one here. If I can get it in my hand. This one, I mean, it's not like, you know, in the worst shape ever, but I think it'll be good. So I'm just going to make sure to offload. And then, I think it's still a little too much. Let's see. And then that's perfect. And then I'm just going through the yellow with just a little bit. You don't need much on your brush at all for that. But I love using a chip brush. It gives like the perfect look to it. That like streaky kind of, just the brush stroke look. Kind of hard to explain, really, but you know what I'm saying. Aria, don't be loud out there. Daddy's sleeping. She's out in the hallway. Nathan, you forgot your phone. You forgot your phone. He has his headphones on anyhow. He can't even hear. Aria. Aria. Don't worry about it. He'll get it later. Aria. Oh, jeez. She's not even listening. Aria. Can you stop now? Aria. Oh my goodness. She's just like really serious about that. My gosh. All right. That's done. Okay, so that's how that looks. So you just do some white drag all around in each of the yellow. And then if you want to bring in different colors, you can bring it into next to the white as well. You could do it in the white drag that I mean. But you can also put it in the white checks, you know, different colors. Like if I wanted to bring in some green and kind of just add like different colors to it. So I think I'm going to add I think I might add a little bit of the green in here. I think that would be pretty. Let's see. What shade of green is that? I'm thinking maybe. No, it's definitely not that light. Maybe this is satin now. What is this one? I'm trying to read the name of it. I don't even see it. What is this called? P-Shot. Martha Stewart P-Shot. And it's kind of like a, it looks like a minty jade kind of color. And then I'm going to do a drag mark with that as well, but I'm going to bring it, it's going to be on the whites and like next to, you know, kind of in the, like both pretty much. All right, make sure I offload. That's too much. So I'm putting it in both right now. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. So you really only just need a little bit. And if I was to, like, sometimes I would do it just random when I'm adding in some kind of other color, like in the white. It would just be totally random. But I like to switch things up. Keeps it fun. So almost done with this one. And I have a little bit more on the front here. But it works really well with the type of like drag mark that I'm trying to achieve. If your brush is kind of a little rough, to save those like those kind of brushes, if you choose to do it. All right, almost done. Have two more. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. See how it has the green is in both? And then what I'll do is, hey Janice, same here. Hey Lori, send a message, private group, can't wait, yay! I know, I definitely will get some tonight for sure. I will. That's a pretty color with it. It looks really good. But I'm wondering, should I add the gold? I guess I should still add the gold then. Or at least like King's Gold. Where it's a little bit darker. I don't know. Let me see if it's going to really show up and make a difference. If not, then I'll do, you know, just regular gold. So let me get a brush that's for the lines. I just get like a long-haired skinny brush. Real skinny. Hmm. I don't know. I think I should do the gold, honestly. Kind of thinking. Different Facebook with the comments. You want to highlight someone, you put an @ sign. Yeah, you put the @ sign and then start typing their name. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the liquid gold. What do you guys think? I mean, I could do orange, but I don't know. Let me try it. I'll see if I want to do it. I might even just leave it as is. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But for now, I'm at least going to just give it a shot. See how I'm liking it. So I think I might want to do it. I don't know. I think I might do. I think I'm liking it. So normally I would just do random spots with the gold drag mark. But like I was mentioning earlier, this time I want to go on either side. And the little screws on here, I'm painting those gold. And then I will go around the edges of the top here, like all around this and the very bottom. Gotta make sure to offload. Because it is liquidy. For sure. But all I'm doing is just going, I'm just offloading a bit, and then I'm going right down the sides of it. And then that minty color will be still in both. I can't wait to take this tape off to see it. It's gonna be awesome. Let me add over here. Okay. Almost done the top. All right, getting this screw as well. this one. If you guys haven't tried liquid gold, it is amazing. It's my absolute favorite gold. And it's gold leaf. You can get gold leaf or liquid leaf is what it's called. Classic gold. Or you can get the gilding. It's like gilding paint, it'll say on it, and that's pretty much the same thing. All right, so the top's all done. And I'm not going to do around this whole thing until right at the ends, only because, you know, I'm still holding around I can get this side here, but I'm going to hold off on all of it. Just like with the handle, just kind of save those for last. But I think the gold does bring out a lot in it, so I think it looks great. Okay. I'm going to have to change my brush now. Well, now it's good. It just was too, the little hairs were like spreading out. So it was causing pretty much like an extra little line. But now it's better. It is better now. And then I'm going to get the very bottom down here. And how you can do that without getting on the rest of it is hold your brush sideways. If you hold your brush like this and go across, then you don't have to worry about it getting at the top. You just go across like that, and then done deal. And almost done. I might as well just do all around here. And around here. I just love the details. You guys know that watch me all the time, that I just love details. I'm getting around to the ends. Did I just put my hand right in there? Really? Luckily it dries pretty quick. Alright, so I'm going to get around here as well. Making sure to get the top all around. around these edges. And I could have did the handle gold too, but I think the yellow is good. What do you guys think? Would you do a gold handle or the yellow? What are you thinking? Come on. Oh, thank you. My love for detail. Love it. I do, Pam. How are you doing? Hey, my friend. I do have Mackenzie Childs and bunnies. I do. My charge, it depends. For like the MCI, if you want that and stuff, like, well, just send me a message. I do have to load pictures. I know I've been meaning to get around to that, but usually what people just tell me exactly what they want and then they order. But normally the napkin bundles are 20, and then you get, and that includes shipping, and then you get 15. But if you want Mackenzie Childs, then those are $2 each instead of $1 each. Like the other ones, all the rest of them are $1 each, but the Mackenzie Childs are 2. Really, it was supposed to be like $2.25, but I just been doing 2. And but you just let me know exactly what you want in your thing, and I can send you the link when you message me. But I do definitely have some bunnies. Actually, I just got some new ones in too. They're so cute. I love them. All right, getting around there. Would you guys do the handle gold or yellow? It's kind of a hard decision, honestly, because I think both would, I mean, either would look good. I think, all right, all that's done. Let me see, right here. So you can still do, you can essentially still do the $20, for the napkin bundle, but it would just be a little bit less napkins depending on how many MC you want. All right, I'm almost done with this project. All right, so the front, or the all the lines are done, and also the bottom is done with the outline, and I'm almost done the top here. That's the last bit, and then the handle, and then I will be done this. Bright yellow. Yellow, yellow. Picture is small. I know. I'll put it up close for you, my friend. I know it's much smaller. There's actually a way to make it larger, but I think that depends on what kind of phone you're using as well. But if you do have a computer, or like a laptop, iPad, tablet, or whatever, like it'll be much bigger if you use it on there. And also even your TV. Like I know majority of people, you can put it on your TV because it's a smart, smart TV. Like my parents, they didn't even know. They're like, how are you doing? Like, I went to their house and we were watching YouTube on, because my kids are obsessed with YouTube, but we were watching it on their TV. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know we had internet on it. I'm like, you totally do. You have internet. Imagine that. So, you could always do that, which helps out. All right, so you said the bright yellow. So let's see. I'll do maybe a little mixture of both. Like this yellow. And then I'll add a little bit of the King's Gold as well. Let me see. And then just mix that together. And then I'm going to put some sunflowers in here. All right. So I'm going to flip this. That way I can get underneath and on the inside. We're about to do the reveal. Woohoo! Almost done. But yeah, I do have the napkin bundles. I have vintage papers, hymnals, different kind of affiliate links for different kind of prints, printables, all that stuff. So if anybody's interested in anything, you just message and let me know. I will be glad to help you out. And then my subscription group, message me for if you want to join that as well. And I'll give you all the info. All right. It's done. Yay. All right. I can't wait to take this tape off. See how it's looking. Oops. The heck? Yikes. I totally just broke that. I just snapped that right off. That's not twisting anymore. All right, that one's done. I'm going to dry this real quick. Let's take these out. Just so that I can hold it up and it's not going to. Just a moment. Let me put my brushes out of my jar so I can put water in there. All right. Then I'm going to dry this for just a second. The liquid gold and stuff, I mean, it dries really quick, so I'm sure that's pretty much dry, yeah. And then all this stuff will stay on here pretty well because of the slick stick that I use. Friends, it looks great. Super excited about it. I love it. Look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? And I could even add like a little bit of orange drag in the white, you know, just to add a little bit more of the color in there. But I think it turned out really awesome. These details are fantastic. Or the King's Gold, you know, something. I mean, probably like the orange or something. Or not orange. Yeah, orange. But I did miss a little spots between the colors right there. So I just needed to add a little bit of this mint color. Just a tad bit to some of it. That looks good. Just brings out that color a little bit more. That way you can actually see it. All right, I'm all done. Didn't that turn out pretty? I'm excited about that. I got this for free. It was in my Michael's grab box. Well, I mean, I guess not technically free, but free. I mean, I have 3 of them. So I might do MC on another one of the other ones. I'm not too sure, not 100% sure yet. But I think it turned out fantastic. I'm really excited about it. Hi, Gigi. Been watching and listening. Taking a shower and getting ready for bed. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you for being here and listening and all the things. Thank you guys so much. Primer for matte. Yes. Oh, thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, Slick Stick is for slick surfaces, slippery surfaces that you're painting. So that way your paint stays on when you're painting's a slippery surface. It goes on where it's just like one, you know, one coat usually is all you have to do. And so it's like a primer, but for slippery surfaces. And the brand is Dixie Belle. And this is what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. So what I'll do is, let me see. I guess I'll go on Facebook for just a bit, and then that way I could say hi to everybody, hang out for just a bit, and then I'll You know, I could always finish up the craft tomorrow for the other one if need be. So give me, I guess, like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll be right over there on Facebook. So thank you guys for joining the CCC event, the Crafty Creators Community. Thank you so much to my co-host, and also, oh, thank you. Hey, Babs, how are you doing? Thanks. It turned out really pretty, didn't it? I love the colors. The colors look phenomenal. I love them. So I will see you guys there soon. And thank you for Beth Fun for helping out, and for the ladies for being in our event today. I had a great time, and for everybody that showed support and love and all the things. Will anything go in it? Oh, yes. It will, my friend. I totally forgot that. Thank you. 1 second. Just a moment here. Let me put something in there. All right. Grab some of the sunflowers. All right. I got a couple. So I have quite a few bunches of these big ones here. Those are from Walmart. I got them for only $3 for a bundle, like a bunch. I was thrilled. I thought that was a fantastic deal. So I'm going to put a couple of those big ones in. Now, normally I'll put some floral wire and, foam up in there. But for now, I am just going to just toss it up in there. So I'm just going to cut these down just a little. Use some lamb's ear in there. It's just better when you put the foam because it keeps things in a place. And all right, untwist that. I think this one can go down a tad bit more. All right, and then this one, I think this one was from Michael's. Jeez. If I can cut it, that would be great. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. What did they use on their wire? Holy moly. I'm going to break into a sweat over this. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Come on. Just going to have to do a couple at a time. Usually I could do the whole thing, but something is up with these. It is weird. There we go. There we go. What is going on with these things? It's weird. They use titanium. They use daggone titanium wire, for crying out loud. I love sunflowers. They're so pretty. All right, get that one off. And I think the lamb's ear looks really pretty with it too, with that, that color. I don't know what happened to the leaf here, but I think I need a little bit more of the lamb's ear. Just a tad bit. Let me see. Or I could even add in, do I want to add any of this stuff? No. I don't think I want any of that one. This one's from Hobby Lobby. I don't think I want that. I want some baby's breath, maybe? Let's do a little baby's breath. Little baby's breath will be pretty. See how that one came off like right away? I just want to put this around, all around. Put that one up here. I need to scoot this one up some. There we go. All right, that one over there. And then I'll add in a little bit of the boxwood. Let me see. And then I'll put one more of the big, let's see, I want to put this handle up. I'll put one more of the really big sunflowers, just because that'll, I like things that can, you know, odd numbers and stuff, so I think it'll look better doing that. And then I'll just put it like right here in the middle. So let me grab that down real quick. If I can get it out of here. All right. So I'll put this one back here. And then lift those up a bit for some height. Just a little bit of height there. But yeah, I've just kind of rearranged things and just kind of arrange it like, arrange it how it makes sense and looks really good. But for now, that is what I got, friends. I gotta put that floral wire in there. Why do I keep saying floral wire? I meant to say floral foam, but yeah, that turned out so cute. I love it. Definitely looks floral on that side. I gotta kind of just work with it, play with it, get it arranged how I like it. But thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for reminding me to put some flowers. All right, so there we go. There's what I got. All right, thank you, friends. I appreciate it. All right, I'll see you soon. See you at Facebook. Bye.